Run it up. Run it up. You ain't gotta know.
I just, in this moment we're in right now, for somebody who likes to be right so much, like, you're wrong.
What grade does C teach?
Well, no, and you karate chop them right to the throat.
Certain things in life you just cannot do. Because you can't come back from it.
I like the ball, don't got a jumper. Make one call, pull up with thumpers. PS2.
All right, everybody, welcome to an episode of Run It That's a Little Wild. We're coming to you from the construction zone that will soon be known as the Peptide Junkies World Headquarters, located somewhere off of Ackerd. We won't disclose the exact location because we don't want to have to deal with any more city permits. But anyway, today's a special episode. We've got a couple of guests on the show today, and we are here to talk about what, Mr. Troyer?
Our favorite peptides.
Our favorite are they on your phone right now? Is that why you're just scrolling?
That's why, yeah, I was
Now, the audience, just so you know, we normally like to look you in the face when we talk to you, but apparently this new tech age we live in, Captain Gizmo over here is like literally glued to his phone all day. And I'm surprised he can even fucking drive down the block, to be honest with you.
I was letting you do the introduction as I was getting this ready. I thought it was a group effort.
Well,
Thank you for
most
stabbing
of
me in
us,
the back.
most of us prepare the night before at a minimum, if not the week before, because you guys are that important to us. Apparently, you're only that important to me. I don't know if you're that important to Troyer anymore, or after that. Anyway, we got C Money in the house. We got Wade the Spade in the house, right? Captain Pilot loves to fly. Big time gym enthusiast. Craig, most transformed player of the year. This kid has literally dropped 60 pounds on peptides, stacked muscle. We might post some dude photos of him later. We're not really sure. It's ridiculous the transformation this kid has made. I'm so proud of it. He might also be one of my children. I'm not going to disclose that, but it's a possibility, and I may love him very dearly. So, T-Dog, take the mic. Let's talk about peptides. Let's get into it. We can talk about steroids first if you want. I heard they were great in 1993, but peptides are the way to go now.
Let's ask Wade.
Yeah, Wade.
Oh, I think they're great.
You think steroids are great?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. All right, so Wade, real quick, because I know that I've heard through the grapevine that you used the grape sauce before. We call it grape sauce, just for a legal disclaimer. Have you tried a stack of grape sauce versus peptide yet?
No. I've taken Retta for 4 weeks, but outside of that, no. Just steroids from there.
Okay, well, grape sauce. It's grape sauce, Wade.
What?
We're calling it grape sauce. We had to code name the roids.
Oh, okay.
We can't call them
Grape
roids.
sauce. Okay.
We're calling them grape juice.
Grape juice. All right.
Grape
yes.
juice.
Why
Wade the pilot over there.
Why Wade on Reddit?
Yeah, that was the other question we got asked too. Why the hell are you even on Reddit?
I just wanted to try it. I heard a lot of bodybuilders are starting to switch over and take it versus like Winstrol or.
What are they telling you it's going to do though? Because
Help.
we don't. I haven't taken Retta.
Yeah.
A lot of people are talking about Retta. My understanding is Retta is strictly for weight loss.
It is, but you could also it helps you maintain muscle better than like Ozempic or Tirzepatide. So it'll help you maintain muscle, but it's basically just cut your appetite. It also helps a little bit with like insulin sensitivity, blood sugar too.
Don't you want to eat more though if you're bodybuilding? Don't you want to get those
calories? Depends. If you're trying to cut, you're trying to lose your appetite a little bit. Like at least control your appetite.
So you're trying to eat water.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, you eat water if you're a bodybuilder, you need to eat water for a little bit. Well, Troyer, what's your understanding of Retta 2 Tried?
It would be something that Craig would have used. I don't know about Wade.
Wadley? Oh, Wadley down there?
Wade threw out the baby with the bathwater. He's like, let me just go ahead and go.
Wade beat the baby, drowned it in the bathwater, then tossed it.
Yeah, I mean, I think when you take an Ozempic or any sort of grape juice, and I'm like stupid by proximity. Can we switch seats? No, I'm kidding. But no, when you take that, you're taking a foreign entity.
I see a cloud above your head. It's just full of nothing. It's
and
kind of funny.
injecting your body with a foreign entity to essentially mimic something your body already does naturally. However, you are doing it at the cost of your internal organs, filtering heavy metals and toxins through your liver. So while the exterior benefit of looking how you want to look comes into play, it's at the cost of your interior, which is kind of ass backwards, like Section 8 thinking. So essentially, whenever you use a peptide, the reason why they're so expensive and the reason why they're a luxury hobby is because you actually get the interior benefit of your internal organs operating in prime capacity, so it actually anti-ages them and rewinds your kind of internal clock, while also getting the exterior benefit, which would actually be the secondary component to your internal organs and adding years to your life. So you're the dad playing, basketball in the driveway with your kid rather than sitting there with a cane watching him.
Okay, so Wade, what is the number one reason that you even drink grape juice? Or take the grape juice? Like, are you just trying to get big?
Yeah, big depending on the time, like shredded, big, add size. TRT just basically makes you feel better.
Okay, you're way too young to be on TRT.
Yeah.
I'm not going to tell you guys how old Wade is, but it's sub 30 for sure.
Yeah.
Way too young for Trip, bro.
He got carded in Colombia.
We're not going to talk about Colombia today. We're still trying to forget about Colombia. I don't think they card anybody in Colombia. They card you coming into the country to make sure that you're supposed to be there, and they card you on your way out. That's it. They don't give a shit. Dude, I just talked to somebody who was like literally bringing peptides to Colombia. And I'm like, isn't that like the opposite? Like, people don't bring stuff into the country. Normally it's leaving.
So we've been told.
Yeah, so we've heard. Anyway, that's wild. Okay, so but if there was a peptide stack that you could get on that does the same thing, wouldn't you want the purest product on the planet? It's not going to... Because, dude, grape juice is going to destroy your body long term.
Oh, 100%.
You're going to lose your hair, which we won't talk about. It's a sensitive subject around here. Thank God Peptide Junkies has the most amazing hats online for sale, peptidejunkies.com. Go check them out. Show them some love. There might be a BOGO coming up soon for the holidays.
That's what we represent as Peptide Junkies.
Yes, of course. That's our new brand is called Peptide Junkies. It's clothing that we would wear in and out of the gym, in and out of the, like if we're skydiving, we'd wear it. If we're surfing, we'd wear it. If we're in the gym, we'd wear it. If we were golfing, we would have some Travis Matthews embroidered with a PJ logo. We would wear it.
Did you know that Travis Matthews is a golf brand?
Did you know Travis Matthews is a golfer?
I did not.
Did you not know that?
I did not. Until you told
We
me.
had a moment of discovery the other day. We found out that Travis Matthews is a golfer. Maybe one of us knew.
I thought he was a great clothing designer.
Fantastic.
I had
Love
no
it.
idea.
He makes really nice shirts. Thank you for the shirts you make. Shout out to Travis. Okay, so getting back to it though, but wouldn't you want to take peptides just to have a more pure experience?
Yeah.
And make your body healthier?
Yeah,
All right.
100%.
So, Troyer, walk us through some pep. So, for a guy like Wade, we'll get it to C-Mac here in a minute. For a guy like Wade, like what stack would he need to be on to give him the same benefit?
I mean, essentially, he would. For anybody, I feel like my universal answer is always IGF-1, just because it's such a strong cutter, but also a muscle density builder. That, like, essentially, I mean, you can eat. The right person can eat 4 to 5 ounces of calories a day and still lose weight on it because it just shreds you. Like, you look like Zac Efron in Baywatch, which I think is like every guy's goal, right? And so I always think IGF-1.
My goal is to look like The Rock from Baywatch. Zac Efron's a little short for me.
That's crazy.
Small. But hey, at least you and him have that in common. Okay, continue.
But no, I mean, I would stick him on IGF-1, and it's also like, it's a pretty affordable one as well. So, you know, it's not like I would think it's pretty comparable to grapefruit juice. Grape juice.
Yeah, what does grape juice cost anyway?
Depends on where you get it. Even where from, I'd say probably.
All right, if you
60
got
to
it from
120.
Harry Hines, is it on the cheaper end?
Probably
Yeah,
find it.
they still got
Probably
corner
$50
boys
probably.
slinging grape juice down there. Okay, so you're saying $60 to $100?
Yeah, I'd say fluctuates between what compound you're getting. Orals are typically more expensive too, so if it's an oral,
You big fan of oral?
no. But
Poor Wade. He didn't even know what he was walking in. He's like, I just walked into a fucking buzzsaw today.
shit. But
I love
no,
it.
depends. Depends
Wade
on
is
what your
single.
compound you're getting. Yeah, I am single.
We're not even going to get into that right now. It's not for reasons you'd think, trust me. Okay, so say it's $100. How long is that going to last you?
It depends on how much you're gonna take. I mean, like usually it
For a
comes.
guy like
let's
you,
say, let's say
you're not a
testosterone.
small guy,
No.
right?
So like, but
And you're in the gym a lot.
yeah. So like, let's say, just say testosterone. let's say you get it for $60 a bottle, right?
Yeah.
It's 250 milligrams per ml. You get 10 mLs a bottle. Let's say you take 250 1 cc, it's going to last you 10 weeks, but you could also boost up to like 375, and it's going to last you less time. If you do 500 to
shelf life, so essentially, or half life.
you have to inject it. Are you
Tuesdays,
talking about
Thursdays.
Mondays and Thursdays?
Mondays,
So
right.
my injection time would be Mondays and Thursdays, or you can do even more frequently to get better blood stabilization. But it just depends on your dosage. Like I know guys running
So if you spend $100 on a bottle
for
of,
one compound.
of grape juice for one compound, how long is it going to last you?
Me personally, about 10 weeks.
10 weeks. Okay.
Yeah, about 10 weeks.
And then T Dog, if you're doing, let's say, compare that to a bottle of IGF-1 LR3
You're looking at like $75 a week.
a week. Well, that's for you because you overdose on it. Sometimes I think I need a special Narcan for this guy, 17 shots a day. For a normal person. Let's talk about normal people.
I mean, you could stretch it out for 2, but
Because I know a bottle of IGF-1 LR3 lasts me at least 3 weeks. And I daily dose. I know. It's wild. I know how to read instructions. It's wicked. Yeah. Oh my God. Funny story. Segue. Not to cut any of you guys off. If you want to see like one of the funniest things in real life, you know, like when you take a safari ride and you're looking at the animals in the wild and they kind of look like they're a little half crazy, don't know what they're doing. Drop an IKEA bedroom set on Troyer's lap and watch him try to put it together. It is the funniest shit you've ever seen in your life.
you know what's crazy is, can you imagine watching your brother struggle for 3 hours and 42 minutes on something that you could have done in like 35?
Entertainment.
35 is understated. I could have knocked that shit out in 11 minutes.
Can you imagine watching your brother cussing, throwing shit, pissed off?
Dude, it was
angry?
great. It was so epic.
No, it was.
Oh my God.
No, it was not epic.
Dude, the engineers at IKEA, like I didn't realize the level of comedic influence they had over our lives until I watched you do that.
That is the stupidest.
It was awesome.
It doesn't even make sense because then you're like, you like put one thing together and then it's like, oh wait, and if you would have known this instruction, then 3 steps back you wouldn't have done this. You would have been aware that this was later necessary, needed, whatever. Dude, what a stupid fucking.
One of the smartest things you can do with anything that requires assembly is you actually read all the instructions first, right? Yeah. Like it's like preparing for a show the night before versus while we're filming.
That's why they
right. You go, you're like, okay, cool, and then you go back to step 1, and it all makes sense now because you read step 1 through step 25.
No, that's why there's steps. It's because step 1, okay, I'm starting here on this journey. Step 1, okay, wow. Step 1, okay. Step 2, okay. Step 3.
Okay, let me ask you this.
Oh, go back to step
Before step
fucking-
1, did you even check to make sure you had all the parts?
No,
Yeah.
I blindly
So
trusted. IKEA.
pre-step 1, pre-game, right? Checklist, pre-flight checklist, right? My pilot
Go in
Wade over
order.
here. Yeah, pre-flight check. Before you fly the fucking plane off the tarmac, you do a pre-flight checklist so that you don't crash the goddamn plane. You make sure it's got fuel in it.
You learn to fly on the way down. Captain Kirk, leap first mentality. I'm a big fan of Star Trek.
I think you're confusing Quantum Leap with Star Trek, but that's okay. We're all good.
So I stick with
That was
it.
called
I
warp.
just
They
went-
warp in Star Trek.
Yeah, but he said, but no, there's Captain Kirk in the when the good Captain Kirk. What's his name? What's the actor? Chris Pine.
Oh, that Captain Kirk.
Yeah, that's the best
Yeah.
Captain Kirk. He was so good.
I think it's up for debate. Do you think Chris Pine is taking peptides? He can afford them. Right. So Peptide Junkies slogan is it's a luxury hobby because it is. It's not it's expensive.
But also, there's
Unless
not-
you have the hookup, which maybe a DM or two we might let you know how to get the hookup. That's what we're here for, to save humanity. But anyway, okay. So IGF-1 LR3, good place for a guy to start if he's trying to cut, right?
What is? I mean,
What would you stack it with, though?
If you're anybody in the gym, like that's what you want. Like,
Yeah.
like in the gym, you're like I can't stand a bodybuilder that like his upper body is like massive arms and shit, and then he's got a belly. Like how stupid. What are you proud of? You have zero discipline. You just lift heavy stuff. It's like you're in the 1980s, which you can tell us all about, I'm sure. But It literally, like, it doesn't make any sense.
If it's one thing I can tell you about the 80s, it produced grown-ass men that know how to not only look good, but be able to put the weight up. Unlike some people, oh, look at me, I look good, but I can't put up the weight, bro.
Listen,
Who was passing out the other day in the gym? Craig, who was passing out the other day? I can't remember. It was on his favorite day, too. He's like, let's do leg day today. We started the week off with leg day.
no, because
This motherfucker,
There
he
was
didn't even make it past squats, bro.
there was a travel.
He got into squats,
No.
and he was like, after we did 4 sets of squats, he's like,
Okay, hold on. First off, it's sets of 30. Second off, can you imagine being a brother? You're like, oh, you know what? These two need to be on this 10-week master ultimate fucking shred plan, whatever. I'm already shredded. I have an 8-pack. I don't give a fuck. But you know what? I'll go along with my brothers so we have a group activity camaraderie. I'll do this stupid workout plan with you. I don't need it. Just like you know.
he's like, I don't need it, but I suggested we do it. This is his suggestion.
Listen, it was because we already did arms, and he said we couldn't repeat it. But
Did arms before legs?
no, like we.
Oh,
we
hey,
already did the
let's
arm
let's
workout.
talk about arms for a minute, because there is another IGF product that you can take for the quick pump, right after you work out to get bigger arms. But some of us already have really big arms, unlike some people who think they have big arms.
The problem is that whenever you look in proportion of things,
Bro, I'm perfectly proportioned. You're just upset about
you
it.
have a 1980s chest. Every time we get working out and he gets pissed off, I know he's pissed off because I watch the weight just. And I'm like,
Bro, one day
I look at Craig, I'm like,
one day we're doing like this. I forget what workout. I think it was like the 12-week shred or 8-week shred or whatever from Jim Stepani. Shout out to him. Fucking great workout planner.
Yeah.
Probably the best I've ever seen.
honestly.
And so we have to do shrugs, right? And I'm like, you guys get your own machine. It was like the last thing we had to do, like I think it was like sets of 20 or something like that. I stacked 405 on that bitch. He just looks at me like, you must be angry today. No, I can just lift the weight.
No, you can tell when he's pissed off. I look at Craig, I'm like, we're going on a time machine because when he starts stacking on weight, I'm like, here we go, fucking 80s mentality, Hulk Hogan. Go ahead, sweetheart.
He was a great. Hulk Hogan was an icon. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah, in his time frame with their limited knowledge of certain aspects, he was a very brilliant man in the limited capacity they understood at that point in time.
I'm just saying-
However, some of us have advanced and live in the present.
Here's what I'm
Take
saying.
trips back
I
to
can
it.
run circles around you like no other, right? I can outperform you in the gym in every way possible, except maybe the Stairmaster. Maybe, but right now in the condition you're in, it's so sad that I don't even think you could outperform yourself on the Stairmaster.
I think that.
I think your Stairmaster days are behind you. Like you know, they say, oh, the greatest days of your life are behind you. I think that's you in the Stairmaster. I used to look up to him on the Stairmaster. I'm like, damn, this dude, 30 minutes, level 20, no problem. Didn't even break a sweat. I'm over here dying, level 8. Now I'm the one, level 20. Craig's the one. Dude, Craig starts at 25 now.
Yeah.
Bro, he hops on this motherfucker, 25.
Yeah.
I'm like, what are you doing? He's like, I'm warming up. Like a little ninja,
you don't wanna
dude.
be that
Like a
one.
little ninja up the
You
stairs.
don't wanna be that
Troyer's over here at 20, like, like he's been smoking 50 years.
And then obviously, you know, if you're a prehistoric dinosaur, you'd be stuck on the Wolverine blend. However, if you're an evolved creature, like this side of the table.
Whoa. I'm already on Glow, bro.
Are you?
I'm already on. I've been on Glow for a minute.
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
I didn't know if your lifting and your supplements were also stuck in 1980s prehistoric days, but I'm glad that you've evolved.
I'm just happy one day your arms might catch up.
I think
if you take 3 tests
I
of
thi-
fencing a day.
I think if you look,
It's super
if
possible.
you look proportionally, aesthetically,
Let's talk about proportionally. So,
my God.
what do you weigh right now? Like 190, 185?
170.
170. All right, so I'm down like 209. Okay. But I can lift minimum for reps 40 to 50% heavier than you can. I can run longer than you can, faster than you can. So if we do, like, you know, people say per capita, bro, not even close. And I'm only on a few peptides.
I think you're being very generous with yourself, and I applaud you for that. I will cheerleader you on.
Hold on, I have a witness. I have a witness who's in the gym with us almost every day. Craig, let's talk about your gym journey. Who would you rather go to the gym with?
This is what I gotta live with, guys.
Poor Craig.
Yeah.
He's stuck in the middle.
On a serious note, though, Craig started in February.
Yeah.
March.
February, March. Or no, was it April?
April, late
No, it was
April.
April
Yeah.
because we had the whole.
Yeah.
We're not going to
Anyways,
mention
so, yeah.
anybody with initials DP, but go ahead. It'll come to you.
I was thinking
The great web debacle of February 25.
I was thinking.
Yeah, we're not talking about Dr. Pepper. Although Dr. Pepper could have probably got it done quicker. Anyway, what peptides did you start on?
I started on IGF, GLP-2, and the Wolverine blend, the starters.
Okay.
You know?
That's
When
what-
Wolverine Blend was
Well,
popular.
that's before we even had Glow.
Yeah, Glow wasn't even out yet.
No,
When did Glow come out?
July.
So Glow came out in July. Okay. All right.
We're in October. Yeah, July.
So basically, like, for the audience who wants to jump on these peptides, right? So Wolverine blend's like the famous, BBC 157, TB 500 blend. It's, anti-inflammatory, wound healing. It actually, it healed my colitis. For sure,
That's why it all started.
I was literally taking a needle right to the back of my, like just shooting it right down the back of my throat. My colitis was gone in like 5 days versus 5 weeks of
where this
antibiotics.
all started.
Hot is exactly where it started. But that's the Wolverine blend. It's BPC 157 and TB 500, and then they decided to take GHKCU and add it to that mix and call it Glow.
Yeah. Well,
But GHK's been out for a long time,
for-
and that's another anti-inflammatory.
But it also your collagen, its effect on your collagen absorption and like
Very true, very true. But what I'm saying is all of those are in that same genre, right? So if you take Glow, and now they have Clo
Yeah, but
with a
that's-
K, which is even wilder.
that's too much.
It's
That-
way-
that
it's a
one-
4-blend.
That one doesn't make any sense. to me.
It's a 4-blend.
Well, no, that's appealing to the American 7-second attention span of like you need something new and fresh. Like Glow is perfect all by itself. You don't need to add anything.
Well, to be honest with you, like real peptide users, like if you're committed to the needle, that's why we have peptide junkies. Obviously, we're committed to the needle. Then they're actually taking it separate now. They're doing TB 500 separate, BBC separate. They're doing GHK separate to get the full effect instead of taking the Glow blend or even the Clo blend. Which you're right, it's just the latest trend. I don't even like it.
well, I don't understand.
Who
it.
the fuck? It's like you took Glow and added a K to it. Like, oh, we're gonna call it Clo, the Clo stack.
But the thing they added essentially, my question is that if you have 2 anti-inflammatories
Yeah,
that are like that's their primary function,
you have
do
3 now.
Do they not cancel it? Like yeah, but GHK like also like it's more of your collagen. Like it's more like it has anti-inflammatory, but it's not like it's primary.
Yeah, primary function.
So essentially, like it can. I feel like it can complement BPC, but if you take whatever the fourth one is in Clo or whatever it's called, I don't like. Do they not cancel each other out in the sense of effectiveness or like?
No, I don't think they cancel each other out. I just think you're getting less of each one.
Yeah, I don't understand the.
I just think you're getting less. My gut feeling tells me you're getting less than you were before.
It's just dumb.
I think it's dumb too. I mean, if you have actual people that have been doing this for years and years,
Yeah.
right? And they're telling you like we take these separately now because of the era of the 2x blend, the 3x blend, the 4x blend.
Yeah.
Because I mean, I'm not saying the blends aren't popular. We got people that tell us about them all the time. I'm just saying, it's like, oh, what if they put 2 antibiotics together? Oh, now we put 3 antibiotics together. Oh, hey, we took these 4 antibiotics and we shoved them all together. You know what I mean?
It just
So
doesn't make sense.
I don't know.
I think a good thing though is that if you look at Craig started at 260.
Yeah, what was your starting weight?
Yeah, 260, and now I'm 190.
190. So you've lost 70 pounds. April, May, June, July, August, September, October. So 7 months.
7 months.
7 months, and he's been in the gym. You've stacked him. I've been looking at your shoulders. He's got his dad's shoulders finally. They're coming in, developing after.
Thank God none of this worked.
We're not gonna say how many years it's been, but so from where you started, what peptides are you taking right now to build your muscle?
I'm still on IGF-1, and then I'm about to get off GLP.
Okay, so you're getting off GLP, period.
Yeah, so, cause I don't need to lose too much weight now.
So would he be a prime candidate for tesofensine? Or tesofensine?
Yeah, I mean,
Now that the weight's off?
yeah, I mean, I think that it, just a homeless person shoot him. Just kidding. I think that he, you're not on already? I thought we. Oh wait, hold on.
We tried it once.
Yeah, we.
He
Tried.
didn't like it.
Yeah, he
Oh, it
didn't
made
like-
him sick.
Yeah, he didn't like it.
You think it made him sick because he's on GLP?
I think it's because he was on some the others.
Yeah.
I think because like that was a weird. We were both kind of shocked by that. Remember?
Yeah, and so it's important for you guys to know everybody's body will react in a similar fashion, but everybody's body's different, right? So it's not a one size fits all. So if you're new to the world of peptides or you want to get into the world of peptides, you know, one of the reasons we created Peptide Junkies is so we can have these conversations and we can talk about what works, what doesn't work without getting in trouble by, you know, the FDA and the FTC and everybody else and their mom that doesn't want peptides to even exist, which we know they don't want them because of dirty pharma.
Well, I mean, they don't want them to exist until they can capitalize on it.
Yeah, well, yeah. Once they can make all the money on it, your doctor will be giving it to you 24/7.
But no, I mean, you literally everything ballpark the same, but also like your body, depending on what your habits are, depending on what you daily intake, like there's a lot of different factors that the formula, the foundation of it is essentially the same, but the inside of the house is always different.
Yeah, and like we found out, you know, we've got some family members taking them too.
Jesus.
We found out the hard way, you know, if you've got thyroid issues or if you're on thyroid medication of any kind, like don't ever take semaglutide. Like stay away from GLP-1 altogether because it'll make you very, very, very sick. So some of these things you just find out along the way.
Yeah, well, I mean, I think that's why there's there's a lot of like, I think Reddit's a big source of people that kind of go for information, but you have to be careful because you have some people that essentially will take the med spa approach,
Yeah.
and not realize that a med spa will hyperdose you because they are more worried about convenience as opposed to actual results.
Yeah.
Like if you're seeing some sort of results, then you're happy because peptides are so effective that in any capacity you will see results.
Right.
But if you're trying to see the maximized results, it's like compounding interest. So you want to take it every single day. A peptide, you're not going to go have somebody that doesn't want to shoot it themselves is not going to go to the med spa every single day to get it. So a med spa will hyperdose you, so you only have to see them once or twice a week. But to me, that defeats the.
You bring up a good point, though, right? So a lot of people want to go to a med spa, and yeah, you're going to get dosed once a week, and you're definitely not going to get the same benefit as if you're doing a daily dose, for sure.
Yeah.
A lot of people that don't want to stick themselves with a needle because they're not cool junkies like us would switch over to the tablets,
Yeah. Which is,
right?
that's a
But
good thing.
in my experience, anytime I've ever taken a tablet or like a health supplement orally, I don't think you get the same effect. I don't think it breaks down in your body the same way at all.
Well, I think it's the same thing as like you could take a pill, and I think you get like it's like 15%. If you snort something, it's like 25% absorption. If you,
I don't think we talk about snorting on this show.
now we're talking about absorption.
The way. And
Look at Wade. Wade's all, yep, that's right. 25% absorption rate.
But I mean, like how you take it.
If you're in Dallas right now, you shouldn't be snorting anything because it's a little risque out there, if you know what I mean. So you're saying you get a higher absorption rate if you were to take a
you're
tablet
injecting-
and crush it up and snort it,
I mean, I'm not.
It would be a
I'm-
Pablo
I'm not-
peptide?
I'm not suggesting that, but I just know that like
It would be an
essentially,
Escotide?
when you're injecting
Escobar
it-
tide?
When you're injecting it, we have all been there. That was so disappointing.
yeah. The museum?
Yeah,
Dude.
that's bro.
You know what's wild too? So that was a life-size replica of Pablo, and I really felt like he would be a much larger man.
Yeah,
I got a picture with it.
but oh yeah.
Yeah.
That was the tiny human.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't say he's tiny, but you would just have thought he was much larger. The way he's portrayed in the
Speaking of
the
large,
post
speaking of
Pablo
large,
era
honestly, the best part of that day was watching
Zach's fat ass try to go up the hill.
Go up that hill.
Oh my god! Talk about a guy who needs peptides daily.
Guys,
Yeah.
it's only 0.9 miles. Should we walk it? Yeah, for sure.
So, all right.
That was a fucking hike.
For the audience out there, let me just tell you something. If you go on Google Maps or Apple Maps or even Waze, and it's only 1.1 mile away, and it tells you it's a 34-minute walk, just know you're walking up a mountain. I mean, dude, it was like a 30-something% grade, and we just take off, right? And Wade, were you the one that was staying behind with him? Or was it you?
Yeah, I felt
Yeah. So we're just walking, me and Wade are walking, and Craig was walking, boop, 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 boop. And then I look back, and like, it was a good 150 yards back. He's like hunched over, his hands are over his knees. I'm like, oh my God, just another reason we started Peptide Junkies, so we can tell you, Zach, you need peptides, bro.
Hey,
A
bro.
lot.
Yes, but he has made some changes recently.
Dude, okay, so he's been in the gym
Give
religiously.
credit, right.
He's down, I want to say he's down like 19 or 20 pounds.
Yeah. When he started on
And
peptides.
he dabbled.
Yeah, he dabbled.
Yeah, he dabbled. But see, proven point. He was doing it once a week because that's what someone told him to do it once a week instead of daily, so he really didn't get the full benefit. He didn't lose a lot of weight. Like Craig's down 70 pounds, right, in basically 7 months, which is not
But honestly, Craig hit
too unhealthy.
200 like 4 months in. Like he
Yeah.
was down 50 pounds.
Because he was doing a heavier dose.
Yeah, well, that and like because his whole body, Craig really adapted the new mindset of eating healthy. Even though I had a cookie yesterday,
Wow, I can't have at least one cookie a week.
and then he what you call it?
I might have had 5 cookies yesterday.
Yeah. You had 5 cookies.
Bro,
you
I'm
had
gonna be
2
honest with you.
baskets.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I love Kroger.
I
love Kroger.
I've been averaging a box a day.
I love Kroger, and Kroger has the best damn M&M
dude,
chocolate chip cookies.
No, those little mini ones.
Yeah.
that's my comfort.
That's
food.
what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I'm at a box.
They're M&M cookies
yeah.
from Kroger, right?
I'm at a box a day.
Ridiculous. It makes the M&Ms taste
stop.
better. That's how ridiculous it
When
is.
I'm sad, that's what I go to.
Yeah, Wade, you can't have them because we don't know what level of peptide you're on yet.
Okay.
Yeah, we need to check Wade's levels before we give him the M&M
But
cookie
Craig
secret.
committed, so in his first 4 months, he lost 50 pounds,
Yeah,
and then he got off of it for a second, and his body
adjusted.
and then he wanted to go down more, so then he got back because also essentially if your target weight is for easy math 200,
Yeah.
you should go down to 185, 190, and then
come off.
and then it gives your body grace to be able to you have a player that's essentially scoring 40 or 50 points a game,
Yeah.
and then you just yank him off the field. Your body's expecting that player to. So then whenever it loses.
So now we're not getting 40, 50 points.
But your body.
We're
doesn't-
losing points.
But your body doesn't understand that.
Yeah.
Like your body, even though your mind, you have your cognitive function, your body is a creature of habit.
Yeah.
So what it's been doing and what it's used to, what its normal is. When you first got that job and you had to wake up at 4 a.m, you hated yourself. After a week, this is your new normal. This is what you do.
Yeah. It's like breaking a habit and building a habit.
Yeah.
Takes 10 days.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense. Craig, how did you feel? So you're overweight, you're lethargic, you're
Still
you're
better looking
living
than
life,
your dad.
but you're not really living life, right? You got to put up with this guy way too much, right? But now you're on peptides. Say walk someone through it. Like you had him for a week, you had him for a month, you had him for 2. At what point were you like, all right, I'm happy,
Life
it's
before
working,
peptides
life's getting
first.
better?
Let's talk about life before peptides.
I don't want to talk about life before peptides. We already know. Overweight, lethargic, not living life to its fullest potential.
You pretty summed it up.
You're welcome.
I would like to say probably a month, maybe 2 in, I started feeling better because I was seeing the results I loved seeing. And I would say the first week was toughest because I lost my craving for sugar and I had to go through sugar withdrawals. So that's a shit week.
So, okay, that brings up a good point too. So, as you're giving things up, you're getting on peptides, you're getting your life healthy so you can stay wealthy.
Yeah.
And as you're going through the process, so it's like if you were on a diet too, because if you gave up
Basically.
sugar or you gave up caffeine or you gave up, grape juice, like soda's a big one for me. I love soda.
GLP technically helps with that.
Is that so? GLP
I think
1 and 2.
Yeah.
So 1 or 2.
Because it curves the.
I don't want to give a lot of clout to GLP-3 because I've done some research on it.
Yeah.
So until I'm satisfied, I'm knowledgeable in GLP-3. For now, we won't talk about GLP-3. GLP-1 and 2, we're very comfortable.
But 2.
Let me just say this: Ozempic's not a peptide. Just so you guys know.
Not at all.
Ozempic is not. It is a GLP-2 antagonist, and that's why people lose weight. It's for diabetics. Ozempic is not. Repeat, not. Mangiorno is not a peptide either.
Well, they just got slapped with a $2.4 billion lawsuit also.
Yeah, I wonder why. Because they're giving people cancer with artificial hormone. Anyway, we won't get into all that. But okay, so you're saying GLP-1 and GLP-2 help with the curve? They curve it.
Now, because we may know a friend that struggles with addiction issues, and so that's why we started researching it. Remember?
Yeah, I do remember that.
And then,
do
essentially,
remember.
I'm not saying that it'll cure addiction, but it essentially curbs addictional
It
habits.
helps.
Yeah,
It helps.
So when you're doing the sugar, the whatever you're trying to get off of, ski trips, anything, whatever, it's supposed to curve.
Yeah. Well, and to be honest with you, not to get off of peptides, because the purpose of this episode today really is just to hit home on, GLP-1, GLP-2, IGF-1, LR3, BPC 157, Glow Stack, TB 500. We want to hit it home for people that may want to do it, may want to try it. They may want to go to a med spa. I'll be honest with you guys. If you're ordering anything online, I'm not going to tell you where to order it from, but whoever you order from, make sure they got COAs. It's not lowest price does not always mean the best, right? So do your own research. If you have ChatGPT, believe it or not, ChatGPT is an amazing resource to do not only comparative ratings on different peptide companies, but it has such a knowledge base from online resources to tell you which peptides do what.
Yeah,
It's insane.
it can do a lot. But
I've
also,
done extensive research with Bob
when you're
on this.
When you're injecting something into your body, it's a very okay. Let's say I don't even know a good example without using drugs. You could take something and it's too strong or it's whatever, and you'll like the one night with Zach. Oh, just take this real quick. It'll be good. And then the whole room's melting, and I'm like, please take me home. But when you inject something, it's streamlined straight to the process. So if you have any sort of if something's not right, you're direly affected.
So I'll tell you guys this. I'm a huge fan of NAD+.
Yeah.
I work a tremendous amount of hours. I'm probably on one of the biggest projects I've ever worked on in my life. It's my whole team. The guys, we're all one team up here. We're all on this project, and I mean, you could work 24 hours a day, 7 days a week,
Talk
and
about
not
new habits, breaking somebody in. Craig, have you noticed that we've been broken into 90-hour work weeks?
Yep.
You're all welcome.
5 weeks.
You're all welcome.
Just slowly.
By the way. But NAD+, when I take it, not only, dude, my mind, my cognitive functions go through the roof, but I can almost taste it within 5 minutes of time. I'm like, oh yeah, it's working.
Yeah.
And I mean, dude, I'm firing on all cylinders until I work myself into exhaustion for the day and pass out.
Now, Craig, you were saying that you can't sleep on it because your brain goes, right?
Yeah, it's going everywhere, thinking about everything.
What that means is that you didn't work hard enough. Your dad
Okay.
Oh, says the guy who surfs his phone 10 hours a day. Anyway, I mean, there's all kinds of surfing, right? Okay, so you didn't like it because you can't sleep on it.
No.
Yeah.
because your mind, it's
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that just goes to show you it's another way to look at peptides. Like everybody's going to react differently to peptides.
Yeah.
It's not a one size fits all. So you really need to learn your stack. And to be honest with you, one of the great ways to learn too is by friends and family that that are already taking peptides. Like we have friends and family that are taking it, and they'll call us about it. Like, hey, did you hear about this that came out? I've been taking it for 2 weeks. One of the guys that his son plays football with my son, or they played last year. He's on JV this year. But he's been on peptides for years. I didn't even know it.
Oh,
Jason.
The one guy in the line.
Yeah.
I remember him.
And so he just started chewing me up when he saw our PJ hats.
Yeah.
That one, I think it was 2 or 3 games ago. And he just started talking and talking and talking. I'm like, oh my God, this guy knows a lot about it. He's tried every kind of peptide. And dude, he looks he looks in good shape. He lifts every day. Like, you know, and this guy's like, I tried this combination, that combination. You know, I mixed these three together, mixed those two together. So you'd be amazed at people that have been on them a long time that through trial and error, because there's really no one source to get all this information.
No.
You know, nobody can hey, like if you go to a doctor and you need an antibiotic, he'll tell you what specific antibiotic to take for what specific ailment your body has.
Well, no, because we won't name drop, but one of the guys that owns a bunch of clubs here, like after we're done here, we whatever have to go see him because he had somebody tell him to dose it a certain way, and he was at 40 or 50 CJC a day.
Yeah, no.
And he, like 10 days in, he's like, I don't think this worked correctly. And then another friend was like, absolutely not. 40 or 50 units a day? What?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Absolutely not. But yeah, we have to go there after that because he needs help. Like,
And dude, you know, honestly, we're finding it more and more in the peptide community. Because let's get real. I mean, this thing is over. Like, you can't even really say regulated. I mean, flat out, like, if you say the one wrong word, you know, which is why we sell T-shirts, hoodies, and hats. We don't even sell peptides. It's because if you say one wrong word, you know, they'll come after you, right? It's a $50,000 FTC fine. The FDA will be up your ass. Like, they don't want the peptide secret in the mainstream. And unfortunately, everybody's talking about it now. Like this year alone, there's a massive 2,000, 1,000% per month increase in peptide sales across the country.
So essentially, if you look at, we won't name drop him, but J-Rod calls me very frustrated when he's like, what did you post? Why did you? Cause he's like, not this J-Rod, but another J-Rod.
That's okay. This is Jared, by the way, our producer. Jared. Yeah. Or sometimes we call him Gerard.
You said our, which would mean that he would cut clips where we both speak.
I think that's your producer. But no, he.
I was so gonna like drop this comment right now, but it's just so inappropriate for this conversation. It would shift the entire episode the wrong direction. He's like, oh, I was gonna grease that wheel, and now I can't.
So essentially, semaglutides are the fastest growing
peptide
substance or whatever you call it in pharmaceutical history. Only second to OxyContin.
Yeah, and let's just say this: OxyContin kills Americans. Semaglutide does not. Can we just say that?
But no,
GLP-1 won't kill you. OxyContin could kill you or turn you into a male prostitute who works for drugs if you're not careful. And not an expensive gigolo, like just straight up male prostitute on the corner, yanking and spanking to get a quick little for the day.
And if you had problems with that, you could take PT-141.
Oh my God, bro! Can you imagine? Can you imagine? Honestly, if you're a person who's struggling with like legitimate addiction problems, like Ibogaine, you look into Ibogaine, look into psychedelics, look into Ibogaine. Like, I mean, we joke about it because obviously we've all had previous addiction issues that we've recovered from. You know, I still haven't recovered from my laughter addiction, but I'm going to hold on to that one for a while because I think it's important for the world we live in. But if you do, like, I did extensive research for somebody who we all know. And I tried to get him to go to Costa Rica to actually get the treatment, which obviously he won't. And it's really sad. But yeah, so if you are truly struggling with addiction issues, then definitely look into Ibogaine treatment. And then who was the guy we interviewed from Recovery Road?
Oh, Eric Kennedy?
Yeah, dude, solid dude. If you seriously have addiction issues, I'd reach out to him. Yeah. That guy's a specialist.
Yeah. Amazing
person. I interviewed him. Great guy, tremendous guy. But getting back to peptides, like there's like I don't really think you could overdo it on any one peptide because of what they are by nature, right? Like if you drink too much alcohol, you give yourself alcohol poisoning.
Well, no, I mean, no, because essentially, if you like, that's why these mezcals are dangerous, was because if you get a hyper accelerated dose, then essentially, like like I had to tell Craig a couple times, like, hey, dude, like, drink a shake. He's like, I'm not hungry. I'm like, I realize your mind says you're not hungry.
Yeah, but you need to
But you're still adjusting to this.
crack the top.
Yeah, at least like, you know, like I love lean bodies, but like you need vitamins and supplements. And so essentially, like if you take too much, you're essentially shutting down your receptors to where your mind is like, no, we're good, but your body needs.
Yeah, so that's a hard lesson to learn too. So if you guys are just, you know, starting your peptide journey and you're like, man, I'm not hungry at all, and you just ran a half marathon, you know, drink some pickle juice, lean body,
you need
core power, like
yeah.
get some protein in you for sure,
You need
because
you need at least like
your mind will tell you you're good.
yeah, 100%. And then
And 3
like,
days later, your body's going to be, you know, in the ER, urgent care, sucking up saline bags like some of those people down in the corner we've been talking about.
but no, no, but so I mean, essentially, you can't take too much. But I mean, obviously, like it's very minimum. Like, I don't think I'm under no impression. I'm not a medical professional.
Okay,
that
so
you can overdose
let's
from
talk perspective though, right? So let's talk perspective. So let's say you're taking too much trit. Let's say you're taking too much grape juice, right? You're going to have a negative impact on your body. Your blood's going to be as thick as a rubber fucking rope, right? Heart attack, brain aneurysm, stroke, all those things are a real possibility. Your hemoglobin can jump to 20 plus, which is not good, really bad, right? But if you take too many peptides, you know what I mean? You're not going to die.
I'm not dead yet.
Yeah, and you take more than anybody I've ever seen in my life.
Well, I'm a results-focused person. Results-driven.
I'm not going to lie. He's definitely a fashion-driven, results-driven person. I threw that in there just for posterity's sake.
What a stupid color to have for your team color, since you brought it up.
I didn't bring it up at all.
You didn't.
Nobody brought up the school colors whatsoever.
Well, you brought up fashion.
However, somebody did comment that they would only choose a school for their child to go to based on the school colors.
No, I just said that thank God through our friendship, I get to learn through your mishaps, and that school colors would be added to the criteria list because whenever you have
No, you literally said
all blank night,
you would pick
Yeah,
the
I'm saying-
school based on the colors.
I'm saying that it's like that jumped the criteria list, so like that's like top 3 because orange is
No, you said it was the priority.
it's a stupid fuck.
Because who cares if your child's a moron because it's like a horribly ran ISD with a lack of education or athletics, but by God, they have the color palette that I like. Because I only changed my outfit dude, no bullshit. Like, hand to God. This is probably like last week, right? We had 5 outfit changes in one 10-hour workday. We had 5. We had 5. And that's without going to the gym, which would have been 6 and 7. We had 5 out. Like every time I'm like, Craig, where's Troyer? He's like, oh, he ran back to the loft. Okay, I guess the rest of us will just continue to work for the day because we're building our brand new offices out, right? So there's a lot of work going on, similar to here, right? There's all this construction going on. We got construction going on everywhere right now. And I just thought it was funny that Craig and I had an outfit until we needed to go to dinner, which involved getting dirty and dusty and doing man work, right? While some of us surf our phone. 1 shower, 1 change, and then a well-deserved steak dinner. Was it a well-deserved steak dinner?
I think so.
Craig says it was a well-deserved steak dinner. I agree with him. Then we have 7 outfit changes.
No, okay, hold on. First off, it started off because I didn't realize how cold it was going to be, so then that was a necessary outfit change. And then then the next phase of thought was, I'm going to be honest, I saw your flannel look the week before, and I was like, that's a good look. Like, so I went out and bought some flannels because I was like, you know what, I like that look. And then I realized that a flannel on me is a very different. As much as it pains me to admit, but I realized that I don't look the same as Matt. When Matt wears a flannel, it's like up north cold, whatever. He looks kind of badass. He does. He's got a dad bod, but he
I
looks
look
badass.
like a lumberjack.
And so I saw that and I was like, oh, I admire that. You know what? I'm gonna go get me some fucking flannels. I'm gonna look cool too.
You know what would make you look cool in a flannel?
I
If
didn't.
you had a real beard.
I
That
didn't.
would be like the first place to start, Like a full beard,
So the flannel,
It's not that you don't have a real beard, you just have, like a baby beard. It hasn't fully grown in yet.
Okay, well, I'm sure that.
And there is a peptide that helps with hair growth
I'm sure about the time.
and skin regeneration.
I'll have a full beard about the same time you have actual abs. So I see him peeking through, little baby ab. I'm like, oh, there, that's cute.
Okay, hold on. Do I hear another bet afoot?
Hold on.
If I get an exposed six pack before you have a full beard, what do I win?
We've already decided that.
Because it's really simple.
I'm not cutting my hair or anything until next year.
Well, you still won't have a full beard though.
I will. Okay.
Yeah.
We'll see.
You don't even have enough
I was-
ports on that
you
face
see
to grow a
what- you
full
see
beard.
what's happening when I
Wait,
give
let's
them
look
a
at your beard.
compliment?
Yep, that son of a bitch is full. Wow.
Oh, you're both fat. So
We're both fat. I love it. This is what the new era of fat looks like. I think I'm at like 11% right now.
I couldn't
11.3%.
tell the difference between you and the refs last night.
Well, I was the one yelling at the refs. That's for sure. Honestly, dude, I said something really bad, and I thought about it after the fact because I know there's kids in the crowd.
Yeah.
But luckily, I had lost my voice the quarter before that quarter, so I don't think anybody can actually hear me. I think they can. It's on camera. It's probably going to come out that my son, be like, oh, look what Maddox's dad said on camera last night. It wasn't nice. But bro, look, this really happened. I know we're here to talk about peptides, but this legitimately happened.
This is why I
We
should be
kick
on
we
my phone.
kick off. We kick the ball off.
This is a big game.
We kicked the ball off, and this is the game of the year.
Yeah.
This is
There was
the fucking game
There
of the
was
year.
5,000 people there.
Oh, there's over 5,000 people. They had sold 3,500 tickets before the game even opened yesterday.
Yeah.
So there's at least 5,000 people at the game, and it was on. I think it was on Channel 8. It was on WFAA. If that's Channel
There was
8.
the ESPN people there.
Yeah, ESPN was there. Everything. Scouts, the whole nine. And so we kicked the ball off, right?
No,
And-
hold on. So essentially, they went up originally by like 10, and then they like fought back, 2 turnovers, capitalized, and then it's 13-13, and then they kicked it off, and they have the best returner I think in the league.
Oh yeah, kid's already signed to Florida.
Yeah, kids.
Dave,
This
yeah,
kid.
but he's been a phenom for years, right? And so he goes to catch the ball and he drops it at the 1 yard line. The ref literally blows his whistle because he thought that he had called for a fair catch. Like we literally would have tackled him in the end zone, touchdown ball, done. We would have been up a touchdown.
Yeah.
And that one fuck up right there just
Well, also-
literally it fucked the tone up for the whole game. So then all the refs come together. Now keep in mind, they're just as pissed because he could have just as easily picked the ball up after he dropped it and ran, right? So both sides are pissed.
Right.
A riot is and we had a full blown brawl last week.
Yeah.
Like sidelines emptied, brawl, right? And
That was a weird.
and
play.
so they're like, oh, result of the play is we have to re-kick the ball,
Which makes no sense.
which makes no sense at all.
if you called the play dead,
The play's dead.
Dumb, but okay, it's dead at the 1 yard line.
Yeah. So then we re-kick the ball. He returns it for like 70 yards.
Yeah.
It was wild, dude. The game was wild. The refs were so bad. Like
The center.
Yeah, and don't get me wrong, they called it bad for both sides. It's not like they called it bad on us, not bad on them.
Yeah, but then literally
There were a few plays they should have called for sure.
75 yards of penalties for one coach. That's crazy.
Oh yeah, well 45.
45.
Yeah, we had three sideline penalties just on one coach, which cost us 45 yards. Oh, bro, but
I was a fan of it.
The thing is, right? Like if the refs don't call the game properly, kids get hurt, and kids were getting hurt last night.
Bro.
You know what I mean?
He could have returned that for
Like
a touchdown.
kids are getting carried off the field.
Yeah.
Right? Because if they're not going to call anything, we're just going to go crazy. Well, helmet to helmet, fucking
thought-
horse collar,
can you
fucking
not-
choking kids out.
Was that one not? They don't have targeting in high school.
Apparently they don't have targeting in high school, but that was our quarterback's on the ground.
He
Kid runs
slid.
in helmet to helmet, boom, clocks him.
Bro, it was.
Yeah,
Crazy.
it was battle royale last night. Our kids fought so hard. I mean, we ended up losing. We're in the play. We're undefeated up until last night, so we're in the playoffs. And then if they lose week after next because they're playing Reedy, then we'll be back top of the district. So,
I mean,
but it's only us. I mean, out of our whole district, it's just us two that are even anywhere near the top.
No, they were definitely. I mean, honestly, those kids look mean. The quarterback looked like a douchecock. I'm sorry. I didn't like him.
So he was our quarterback the first year the boys played on the Dallas Metro for it's a national team.
He looks like a douche.
And yeah, so he was out of the game within the first half, and I mean he's a phenomenal athlete, but yeah, he's just a little shit, 100%. And his dad's a little shit too. He almost got all of us in a fight after the game with the opposing team. Like, the guy's a fucking asshole. I don't mind saying it. He knows where I live. But yeah, it was for sure.
Very dumb.
Yeah, very dumb. We'll edit that word out. Although Joe Rogan just said, did you hear what Joe Rogan said the other day?
No.
I'll tell you.
wrong.
I'll tell you afterwards. He won't get in trouble for it. I will.
No, but yeah, that was a fun time.
Yeah.
Of why you should pick your school colors appropriately. Because orange is a really stupid color to have for.
Orange is a great color.
It's not a great color.
It's a fantastic color.
Not at all.
I love orange.
Matches nothing.
We're sitting in orange chairs right now. Just saying.
I didn't pick
Orange
these.
is like the official fall color.
I would go
For a guy who's into fashion and you think you want to dress appropriately for the fall, and you know, maybe if you dressed appropriately, you only have to change outfits 5 times a day instead of 7, 9 if we're going to the gym. But you know, you might think you want to have a little orange in your life, a little brown, you know,
a brown.
little off green.
Like a brown leather jacket.
Oh, ouch!
I look great in black. Thank you very much.
I agree with you.
No, it looked good. I'm saying
Yeah,
the brown.
And when you look this good in black, and you have the appropriate black leather jacket that looks amazing, by the way. Good choice, son. You don't even need to change, because at that point, you know, you're so comfortable, and everybody looks at you like, fuck, this guy has his shit together. Just look at the way he looks, so perfectly modeled and chiseled, and in this great leather, beautiful jacket. All right, Troy's over here. I would have gone brown. Because I would have gone brown for the first 4 hours of the morning, because the way the sunlight is hitting the, you know, and when the temperature is 38.7 degrees with a dew point of 1.1.
We're walking in the mall, and we see the jacket. I'm like, "Damn, that's a nice jacket." Craig, you like the jacket? Yeah, it was the brown jacket. And we're like, whatever. So we go eat. We go get lunch for us or whatever. And then on the way back, I'm like, "Hey, we should stop at the store." I'm like, "Hey, you like that jacket?" Yeah. I'm like, "Cool. I get it. I'll buy it." Like you're done so well. You're so proud of you, Craig. He's like, "Well, actually,
Yeah,
I see a black one."
exactly.
I'm like, what? He's like, "Yeah." And then he looks at me and he goes, "Have you taught me nothing?" I was like, "What?" I was like, "No, Craig, but in black is black. I love black. Yes, what? But in leather, but I'll buy either one you want, whatever you want." He's like, "You should really be ashamed of yourself." And then goes to the grabs.
Oh, dude, really?
Just take this cash and just go, Craig.
Oh my God, that's so perfect.
I'll be in the car.
That's so perfect. Oh my God, that's funny. That's really funny that he did that to you.
Craig,
Let me tell you something. Out of all my children, as there are many, Craig is the one kid that no matter where we would go, like to eat for dinner, right? Like it didn't matter where we would go. It's like, oh, do you guys have steak and lobster? Oh, that's great. Yeah, I'll have steak and lobster. So my parents took him and my other nephew to DC one time, right? And they're like, hey, this trip's all about you guys. You know, wherever you want to eat, you pick where we eat every night. Every night you pick where we eat. I told my dad, I'm like, don't do it.
Larry
I told Larry, like, don't do it, Larry. Don't do it, Larry. And he did it. And they went to the same steakhouse every effing night. And him and Sammy got steak and lobster every effing night. And my dad comes back, he's like, never again. Never. I'm like, that's an expensive date right there. Let me tell you.
You aren't kidding.
Yo.
Bro, the one time we went to Mancini's, we ordered the same thing. And I love Mancini's. It's my favorite restaurant in the whole world right now. The same.
Whoa. Favorite in the whole world.
I love the Mancini's.
In the whole world.
In the whole world right now.
Come on.
Currently. I love it.
Really?
I could eat there every night.
I mean, don't get me wrong. Well, no, you wouldn't eat there on Sunday and Monday because they have a different chef.
Oh, yeah, that's right, yeah.
Tuesday through Saturday.
Yeah, Tuesday.
Let's clarify that. They have a great steak and lobster.
They really do.
They do. And they have good mushrooms, too.
Until they bring it out to you, and you look across the table, and Craig's is twice the size. And I'm like, oh, sweetheart, I'm so sorry. I think they gave me the petite. We actually ordered the same thing. She's like, no, I put it in correctly. I'm like, That's fucking crazy. Because
You're all, this one's this big, this one's this big.
yeah, but it was. I didn't get it. I was like, and then I'm such a bitch, and I'm like, all right, well, thank you, I appreciate you so much. And I'm like, what the fuck? Craig heard it the whole ride home.
No.
I got on to-
So Craig wasn't with us today. We went to Smack Shack. We had to go. Remember, we had to go meet somebody at Smack Shack. So it's this fish place.
Oh
They
my
have steak.
god, I forgot about this.
Like when it comes to seafood in the Twin Cities, it's really good. It's really good. You like seafood?
No.
I know you don't. That was a trick question. But it's really good. Oysters, clams. You know, it's more of a Cajun style, like a boiling pot style, than like a sushi style. But they have 2 steaks on the menu. So this lady brings out this steak, and I look at it, and it was like 6 cuts. Bro, it didn't even look like an appetizer. It didn't even look like, you know, if you got like a side salad and they say, oh, could you add steak to that? It was less than that. And I'm looking at him like, you probably need to bring like 2 more. And then they brought out 2 more, and no, I'm wrong. I know exactly what it was. They brought your steak out covered in gravy. That's what it was. They brought a steak out covered, and it was big old massive steak covered in gravy. Like, send it back. We need just a steak. Just bring them a steak. That's it. And they bring out this steak, and it's like 6 tiny cuts. And then I look at it, I'm like the first steak was like this fucking big, covered in gravy. I'm like, we're gonna need 2 more of those. Bro, it took 3 steaks to equal 1 steak. It was wild, dude.
Well, because we tried that one, and then like I literally they bring out the other one, and I'm just like I don't like to cause a scene. I'm like weird. In some certain, like I will go all out.
Well, because they're touching your food.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
then so I'm like, okay, and Matt looks over and goes, "It's okay. You don't have to say anything. I'm disappointed for you, man." What's the other steak you have on the menu? Because this one is not. Well, I'll pay for this one. Plus, we'll take another one. But also,
Yeah.
so we ordered the other one, and they bring out the other cut.
Yeah.
And it was just as disappointing.
It was so bad.
That's when I met that Minnesota dancer, whatever their team is, the basketball people. What's the basketball team?
No, are you talking about the female cheerleaders?
Yeah.
No, the male cheerleaders?
No. We met the dancers for the whatever the basketball team is. They were because they were laughing at us because we were making
Oh,
such a big
for
deal.
the Timberwolves.
Yeah,
For the Timberwolves. Yeah.
And they're like, hey, like, are y'all all right? And we're like, oh, well, we have real restaurants in Texas. I don't know about
Yeah,
y'all.
they were generally concerned about his well-being. That was pretty funny. But they make a mean lobster roll. Do they
Yeah,
not?
that
The
was
lobster
fire.
roll's the shit.
was
Yeah,
fire.
I thought you were talking about when we were talking to one of our friends up there about the male cheerleaders on the Minnesota Vikings, and we're watching the videos of them like I couldn't believe it. Apparently, there's a couple teams in the NFL that have male cheerleaders that didn't make the news cycle for the last couple of years, but Minnesota did.
Was
This one male cheerleader
Was
is
it
a
one
better
last
dancer
night?
than the female. It's wild, bro. Really? And he's so flaming gay.
their kids are
Superior,
All
yeah.
of them are.
I didn't want to be a dick
All
last
male
night. Was there a
cheerleaders?
male cheerleader on the other side last night? I swear to God, I saw
On the, I think they're on the flag team or spirit team or whatever.
What's the difference?
Color guard. My bad. Can't even think of it.
I don't know.
Yeah, they do, and we have one on our color guard too.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, he's really good. Also flaming gay.
Yeah.
Yeah. But hey, that kid can dance. Let me tell you, he's got the moves.
So Craig loves steak.
Oh, speaking of male cheerleaders or male color guards, so one of the trainers from the team before our team played, like, bro, it was wild, right? So I look at him and I said, is that a guy in transition or is that a female trainer? I had to ask a couple people because my eyesight at that distance, I couldn't spot the Adam's apple or lack thereof. So now, and not that we would ever gamble at a high school football game, but maybe there were some bets going. So then I get on the camera, I'm like zooming in and on the throat to see if I can get a picture of the Adam. I got some pictures. It's phenomenal. Turns out she's a woman. But bro, when I tell you it could have gone either way, like that bet was such an either way. There was no over under. It was zips. Because yeah, it was wild, dude. It was just wild. And I think she might be getting from the same supplier that you get from on that grape juice.
Oh yeah, probably.
For sure.
So she's
yeah.
big,
Oh,
then.
yeah. No, she wasn't that big,
Was she
bro.
shredded?
But yeah, like
Strong jaw.
Strong jaw.
strong jaw, very strong jaw. You know, might have come in 7th in a hatchet fight. I don't know. It was wild though, dude. It was so wild. I'm just like, and people don't understand my comedy, right? Like some people, especially like it's in Frisco, right? Like people get a little, yeah. Well, let's say uppity. All right, they're yacht club members with no yacht club in sight type scenario, right? But yeah, it was wild, dude. It was wild. Yeah, we could have won some money for sure. Yeah,
That was rough.
not that we would ever gamble at a high school football game. It was pretty cool though. She's definitely on peptides, for sure.
Sounds like it.
Speaking of yachts, when does Tommy get back from his yachting in Greece?
His yacht journey.
Well, as we sit in this beautiful space, I just wonder when it will be completed.
Theoretically, he should have been back today. Theoretically, at the same time, another employee should have been back. Who may or may, if you see this video, if you see this on the video feed, and you're possibly somebody who works with us, and you're possibly in Peru, just stay in Peru, okay? We know who you are. We know what you've done. Yeah, no need to come back. Very upsetting.
The domino effect.
So word on the street is he's coming back Monday.
I mean, the last time I checked the news, they're in a state of emergency.
No, it's worse than that now. So now the new scuttlebutt for all of you that were born pre-1999 is that there's a sick ant involved, an ailing ant that possibly he's now taking care of because he's been there all of 3 weeks. It's wild, dude. I've heard so many stories. It's crazy how stuff travels. So basically, you got a key team member who decided to go see family in the country he's from, but hasn't been there for fucking 40 years, right?
That's in the
Since
middle
he
of
was
the civil
5.
uprising.
That's in the middle of the civil uprising right now, by the way. And oddly enough, airports get closed, can't come back. It's like, I'm just going to stay down here. Like, yeah, forget about your kids and family and responsibilities. Just go stay.
I would have put team, family, kids.
Well, it's always family first.
I guess
But
our team is
when
family.
when your team's family, it's an easy adjustment. Anyway, it's just wild. The story's wild. So he might come back Monday. He might come back Thursday. He might never come back. We don't know. But the airports are open again. So if he wanted to come back, and you're watching this, schmeh. We'll see. I feel like a line from The Departed would be perfect right about now. But well, if it's one thing I've learned from recent interviews at the White House, it's good to use the F-bomb in limited fashion
Bro,
for posterity's sake.
would you like to start a...
Did you see that clip? Did I send you that clip?
Bro, not only did he send it, didn't even have time to open the message. I'm in the middle of I think an email or something, and I'm typing it. Hey, did you watch the video? You watch the video?
Bro, so we don't.
The one I just sent you. Just watch it. You know what? Just forget it. You know what? Put the Bluetooth on real quick. Here, give me the cord. Okay, everybody.
So here's the deal. We don't get political on the show, right? We try so. I mean, the lieutenant governor thing this year was so fucking hard because I really hate that motherfucker.
We don't get political because he gets roasted in his own comment section.
Yeah. I got people hate mailing me for sure. But there's this White House press interview, right? And this guy asked the president, he's like, since you've now declared war on the cartel, right? On drug cartels, and it seems as if Congress would back you on this declaration of war, why don't you just ask Congress to declare a state of war? He's like, well, we really don't need to declare an official state of war on the cartels. We're just going to kill them. Bro, I lost it. I'm like, holy shit. Did he just say that on TV? The dude's wild.
Oh, yeah.
Love him or leave him, bro. I'm just laughing. I'm like, oh my God, did he just say he's just going to kill him? And then they were asking him about the boats.
It's a bad day to be a fisherman.
Oh, dude. He's like, it's a bad day to be a fisherman, I'll tell you that. They were asking about blowing up the boats. And he's like, well, we don't have any more coming over, right? Whatever we did the last 35 years didn't work, but it's working now. We're just going to keep blowing up the boats. I'm like, oh my God, bro. Oh my God. Can you imagine, though, you're just a fisherman out there earning for your family what do they make, $8 a day right now? Not if you're making $10 a day in Venezuela, you're doing all right. And I'm like, geez, you're just out there with a pole, and the next thing you know, boom, gone. Yeah. That's crazy. I'm sure there's some intel that goes into it.
Essentially,
You know,
what
I'm
you're-
sure they've got some type of IR system set up so they can actually see the cocaine in the boat.
What you're saying is that Wade's grape juice supply will be limited for the next following months, which is why we're
Well,
introducing-
first
I don't know
off,
if it comes from
grape
Venezuela.
juice, and powder are two different things, right? If we're talking about booger sugar, I have a feeling the booger sugar train in Dallas will be drying up very soon. I'm just saying. Every other day they're getting like 100,000 tons here, 10 tons there. It's crazy, bro. All those barrels of liquid meth they got, the carfentanil precursor in Beaumont, that was insane, bro. It was a whole warehouse full of fucking liquid carfentanil.
That was my obsession 2 weeks ago. Was the cash?
Yeah.
hearing. That dude.
Dude, yeah.
Oh, okay, sure, I'll take that, but don't you dare roast my people because last time I checked, in a
Oh yeah.
that,
He's all, just so you know, we have your bank statements. Yeah, we know who's paying who here, pal. That was pretty damn funny.
bro, he was fine. It's not effective. That's crazy because in 4 years, and in 9 months, actually,
Yeah,
bro,
yeah.
fire.
It's wild. You know what's crazy though, bro? Like, and I'm just gonna throw this out there. You would think that there's not one person who's in a place of writing laws or enforcing laws or whatever the case may be, who would not all agree, like, oh yes, we need to get rid of cartels. Oh yes, you know, gang infested neighborhoods, getting rid of gangs would be a good thing for the neighborhood. Like just basic premise stuff, right? I know there's a lot of cities right now that are actually making homelessness illegal,
Yeah.
right? So like it kind of goes like this: like if you choose to be home, if you want help, okay, we're gonna help you. Like legitimately, like if you have mental issues and you want help, we're gonna help you, right? If you want to be homeless just to be homeless, like you can go to jail, or you know we can move you into some remote hilltop area where you won't even, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, I don't understand how common sense is no longer common. You know what I mean? Like if you have mental health issues and somebody wants to genuinely help you, I think that's a good thing.
Yeah.
I don't think that's a bad thing.
No.
You know what I
No,
mean?
if you have
if
no-
you're bringing fentanyl in that's killing people,
Die.
cool, kill them,
Yep.
right? Like great,
100%.
less assholes to deal with. You know what I'm saying? Like I just think there's something. I'm not saying everything because you don't want them to go too far. Like nobody likes lawfare. You know what I mean? Nobody wants to have the cops kick in your door on a fucking misjudgment. Like that's never happened to us before, right? Like we deal with a lot of shit with the industries we're in, with the brands we run, right? We're always getting shit for something, you know. So I get that. So I'm not saying go over the top with it, but like if you've got people that genuinely are just fucking horrible people that traffic children, yeah, get rid of them. We don't fucking need. What do we need them for, right?
Right.
Let's just think about what we're saying. You're literally going to develop something, manufacture it, knowing it's going to kill us. We don't need. What the fuck do we need you for? We don't need you. You don't do anything great for humanity. So if they want to get rid of you, all for it. That's all I'm saying. We're going to clip this whole last segment as its own segment because it has nothing to do with peptides, just so you know.
I had a thought, and then I was thinking the same thing. I was about to go a direction, and then I was literally thinking in my head, like,
Don't take it
we
there.
We are so far off the.
No, I mean, yeah. So, guys, this is the first time we're even talking about peptides because everybody's been worried about talking about it because of all the overregulation, and we don't sell them, so we can talk about whatever the hell we want. And so that's the whole purpose of this
We sell
episode.
clothes.
We do. We sell a lot of apparel, actually. PeptideJunkies.com. Go get it. Rep the brand. Live the brand. Stay healthy. Be wealthy. I mean, that's what it's all about. Like, you would think with all the advancements in technology and how far we've come as humanity, we would be the healthiest versions of ourselves so that we can be the wealthiest versions of ourselves. And we're not.
Well, I think that's why
Some of us are.
I think it's why why we have this stable of brands that we have is because every single one of them unlocks a key to your potential of potentially living up to that best version of yourself.
You know what?
Whether
You
it's
couldn't have said it
anxiety,
better.
Whether it's
No, it was so well said. So, if you had to rattle off your top 10 peptides, what are your top 10?
10.
Let's make it easier. What's your top 5?
IGF-1. Well, first let me throw the disclaimer out. I don't have to lose weight, so my top 5 are a lot different than what I think the most top 5 effective ones are. But I like IGF-1. I like SLUPP223. I like tesofensin. I like dihexa, and I like NAD+.
Okay. I mean, I like dihexa. I like NAD+. I like IGF-1 LR3. I'm not a huge fan of the other two because I'm already bigger. You know what I mean? So I'm not trying to get any bigger. I have enough muscle mass.
But, well, I also got tired of not tired. I got my how do you say it? Like I ran out of like. This is gonna sound. I ran out of areas to shoot because like everything's so like there's no more fat. There's no more like.
Yeah, you're at like 1, 2, 3% body fat.
It essentially, that's why I've been heavy on pills.
So this brings up a good point. So let's say you're lazy and fucking fat, right? What's your top 5 if you're lazy and fat?
GLP-2, 50 or 60 milligram, tesofensin, IGF-1, and then.
If they're lazy, would you think NAD+ would help them with that?
That's a really good question.
I don't know.
Theoretically, I think it could.
I'm not a lazy person. I can't stand lazy people.
For sure. Jared?
What's up?
Oh, we want a perspective of a.
Jared's not lazy.
Jared
might be hazy sometimes from drug use.
Whoa.
No, peptide drug use. Peptide drug use. Peptide drug use. Yeah. No, I'm kidding. Research chemicals.
That's it.
Hazy, not lazy. Put it on a shirt. Drop it on the site. New merch drop coming, baby.
I wonder if it would.
I don't know. I honestly,
But also, like, if you're a lazy person that like, depending on what your outlets are, like, do you watch shows? Do you play video games?
hold on. You were feeling lazy and lethargic before you started your weight loss. Do you think that went away because you lost the weight?
Yeah, I'm like, it made everything a lot easier to do.
So maybe that's it. So maybe as you start the weight loss journey, as the weight comes off, you're not as lethargic, which makes you less lazy.
Well, I also think that Craig is a very strong exception of a. He's stubborn, so when he makes his mind up, like he does something.
Yeah.
So Craig made his mind up that he was going to start working out. Like even before we got there.
Yeah.
When he was.
I remember.
Then he would go. Hey guys, I wanted to do Stairmaster.
Religiously.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But also, let's say that you're a lazy person that plays a lot of video games. Essentially, NAD+ would make you more effective at those video games. So would you become a lazier version of yourself because you're more effective at the game? Because
I don't know.
Your brain can analyze and interpret the information so much quicker and faster.
I don't know. I just feel like there's certain people, and I won't mention any names, but you just look at them, you're like, dude, you're just a lazy fucking person.
You've been. Never mind.
But you see what I'm saying though? Like you're by nature a lazy fucking person.
I think that the important topic that we all need to agree, or not all need to agree, but I think the thing that we can all agree on is that essentially America and culture has shifted from be who you are, accept whatever, blah, 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 trash, to getting healthy, getting fit again, actually caring, looking good, feeling good. Craig's a prime example. You know, the more weight he lost, he changed his wardrobe, he changed his attitude, he changed his, I mean not attitude, but like his mind, like the way he looks at life. He's more excited, he's more vibrant, he's more doing.
He's got more energy.
Yeah, he's headed in a positive direction, and so people have decided that that's a better well-being, like the partying, the drinking every night, the benders, the bottles and clubs, like that's like no one gives a shit, like that.
It's so played out.
It's so like
Yeah, it's dead.
yeah. But it essentially, so we got.
Hey, just because Wade takes shots directly from the bottle without a glass doesn't mean he's a proponent of bottle service.
Definitely not.
Wade's helped pay for like 3 kids' colleges.
At least. At least. Anyway, so let's just wrap this thing up. So it's fair to say that if you want to get on peptides, you're thinking about peptides, friends and family is a great way to get introduced to peptides. ChatGPT is a great way to research peptides, right?
But do your own research.
But do your own research too.
The thing is that no one's like we can give you the tools, or people we can like. It's essentially
Well, we're only here to talk about our own personal journeys.
Yeah.
Right? What's worked for us, what we know has worked for other people or hasn't worked for other people. The disclaimer is we are in no way selling any peptides on this show or through this show or through our social medias or anything. We sell t-shirts and hoodies and lifestyle apparel, workout apparel. So, yeah, for that reason.
Yeah.
But if people want to know more, like, hit us up.
Yeah.
Let us know. We're
might
here to
know
help.
some people.
Yeah. I mean, we already get enough calls every day just from the people we know. This is probably going to make it 10 times worse.
Bro, this guy is so impatient. He literally, I'm on the phone with him. He's like, "Are those the? I can't take it anymore. Are you near a Target?" I'm like, "Yeah." Wow, what's up? He's like, "Just go buy AirPods. Send me a picture of the receipt. I can't take it."
Oh,
anymore."
my
Like,
God.
You're on old AirPods. I can tell the difference between
Oh,
your
my
AirPods
God.
and my AirPods. Just, I can't do it anymore. Just go buy them. Send me the receipt. I'm done with this. I can't do it anymore.
It was bad.
It was not that
It
bad.
was fucking horrible. No, it was. Like, okay, you know nails on a chalkboard? Yeah. Okay, so every 3 or 4 words he says, because the AirPods are cutting in and out, and it's like nails on a chalkboard, right? And the problem is, other people are afraid of him because he hits people in the face for a living, right? And I get that. I'm not, but I'm just like, I don't give a shit. I'll tell you, like, your AirPods fucking suck. Go get new AirPods,
No,
right?
it depended on I have 3
The
pairs.
level we function at to do what we do is part of the reasons we even take peptides, so that we can function at a higher level than we currently would without peptides, right? It makes you such a better version of yourself that you're more alert, your brain's functioning better, your body's, everything in your body's working better, right? You're working at the best possible capacity you're ever going to work at. Even if you're older or whatever, like, especially if you're older, bro, it literally returns you to your youth, right? So to do all this work over the course of time, sticking yourself with a needle and learning all this and everything goes into it, and changing your clothes 7 times a day, and just being at the top of your game, and you're rocking a pair of fucking AirPods from 1991 pre-Circa edition.
No, I have.
Like, bro, I was waiting for you to just bust out like an old Walkman set where you plug it in. Like, it was ridiculous, bro.
No,
It was ridiculous.
I have 3 pairs. I have 2 pairs. Now I have 3 pairs because one will die because we're on so many phone calls.
I'm gonna tell you right now, if I find the old 2 pairs while you're sleeping,
The devil is a lie.
They're gone.
The Lord keep you if you touch my stuff.
I've touched your stuff before.
I know you have.
Yeah.
Listen,
You know why? The audience would love to know why your stuff has been touched, because he leaves it everywhere like a fucking child.
that is so
Yeah.
grossly, widely.
Not overstated, I can tell you that.
We're stopping at Kroger.
Spitter
on the way
cups.
home.
There's spitter cups all over the house.
Wow. Okay. No. Hold on. That's a lie. First
Loft,
off,
excuse me.
that's
The loft.
Hold on. That's a lie. First off, when there's been multiple times where it's good that I had a full spitter in the truck, because then when some asshole wanted to fuck around and found out,
I said loft, not the truck.
oh well, no.
You leave things all over the
And,
place
no,
as if you're gonna come back at some point and do this little thing called clean up after yourself.
No, that's not. No. My closet is completely regimented. There's a no. And
No closet can contain you.
bro, we're at the
Your
store.
shit's in your closet, another closet, the washroom closet. If there's a vacant cupboard space and he knows about it, there'll be a fucking hat organizer up in that motherfucker. Guaranteed, bro. Guaranteed. Don't even go there. Listen, I'm the guy who cleans up after all you. Okay? Every one of you guys, not Wade. Wade's great. Thank you, Wade, for being a responsible human being. Nobody picks up after themselves. I'll start a video log of just how much you guys don't clean up after yourself.
I wish you could have seen the rental last night.
My section was clean. You thought it was me, but then you remembered I sat in the back seat.
God, that's right.
Yeah, yet again,
Craig.
you two,
Craig.
1 and 2,
That was
Bobsy
Craig.
1, Bobsy
that
2.
was Craig. You're right.
Yeah.
Damn. Craig.
I'm the guy who does my job. Let me guess. You must be the other guy.
There you go. That's
I'm just saying. Anyway, guys, if you got some good info, great. We're going to probably do a couple of these in the upcoming future, since we didn't really get into we got into some particulars, but not as many as I wanted to get
I feel
into.
like we learned a valuable lesson about reliability.
That you're aspiring to be better. I get that. And there's nothing wrong with aspiring to be better because this is what you'll look like when you arrive. So, as always, you guys are the most important part of everything we do. We love you guys. Subscribe, click the link, go get the gear. If Jared remembers to put the link below. Yeah, oh yeah, I see him looking up at the stars right now. Anyway, we love you guys.
Did you know, Jared, when editing, crazy, you can actually have
Jared, who takes care of you? There we go. Yeah, we know why I get preferred editing. Yeah. You normally call him like, bro, what are you thinking? Bro, look, it's the perfect, bro. Dude, I swear to God, this guy is so dead set on the, dude, nobody gives a fuck about the perfect picture anymore. Nobody.
No, I'm just saying that.
Nobody gives a fuck about all people want to know is, can I really take these peptides? Can I really look ripped? Can I really be healthy? Right? If you're watching some financial shit online, it's, can I really make money right now? Right? That's all people want is real and raw, bro. This guy's searching for the perfect beam of sunlight that might possibly make his face look any better. Newsflash, it won't. Anyway, we love you guys. Have a great weekend.
Don't got a
Bye-bye.
jumper.
Bye-bye.
Make one call. Pull up with thumpers. PS2 ready to rumble.